So hello guys, welcome back. And I just wanted to talk about the previous part, which is part 5. Today is part 5.1 and let's just get started right away. So I wanted to talk about a few things. Let's say over here I have my other laptop and actually it's have like a picture of Mustang. So like when I'm doing some modeling, I'm just looking at this picture. Let me show it on the desktop, otherwise it's way too small. So I've put it somewhere here, yeah. So basically I'm just looking at the picture and I see where the line starts. Let's say this, where this line starts, till when it goes, how it looks, where it ends. Pretty much the same with the front, everything that we do, I'm just looking on the real car, because you see this car have pretty good reflections from it, yeah. And that's why it helps me a lot to combine, let's say, our canvases, yeah, all those canvases, together with the actual reality and plus the model I'm making. For sure, this model won't look exactly like on this picture, but it's going to be something close, I hope. It's not gonna be boxy for sure. As far as I saw some models on YouTube, like tutorials, I really don't like them. That's why this tutorial is not 1 hour, this tutorial is a little bit longer. Okay, so of course, let's get started. And let me put myself in the corner right here, yeah, so that I don't disturb your vision much more. So basically this what I have done. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So okay, let's discuss what have I done in order to make this kind of like an airflow intake, yeah. Okay, so I went to the right view. I'm gonna do roughly, I'm not gonna do like I did there, because over there I did a lot of movements and everything. Of course, we need to switch to the box mode. So that's Control on the Mac, Control 1. Click, that's it. So we need to insert one more line right here, because you see here is like big space without any lines right here. Edge, sorry, the right word. Insert edge, and let's call it somewhere here. Okay. Okay, now we're getting to reality. Somehow like that. So okay, somehow like that, plus minus. Modify insert point and make all the lines straight. It's like, you know, mandatory to keep them straight all the time. Not mandatory, but I would say really preferably. Now we insert, I double click here, insert edge right here. Okay, so then what I did, you see, because this part will go inside, so basically I need this, I press shift, hold, and here. So let's say we need this part to sink inside the car. So we choose edit form, yep, and then right here we have this small little sign that says set pivot, yeah. So I press on it and now it's asking me where you want it to be. So I want it to be, let's say, right here, yeah. I click once, I click green check mark, and that's it. Now no matter what I do, this will be my like origin point. So I'm gonna switch to the top view. And now you see, I hold Alt, because I'm gonna create new faces, yeah? So I'm holding Alt, and then I'm just making this inside. So of course 10 degrees is way too much, so let's make it 5. 5 also too much, 2. 2.5, I would say, would be great. Perfect, yeah. Then I just hit OK. And that's it. We have a face. So let me switch off the canvas. So now we have a face that goes inside. The rest, it's just to make everything like smooth and nice. So let's see it in the regular view. So that's how it looks for now. You see, of course, it's ugly. It's, I would say, super ugly. So you're gonna make everything straight, and then if you want this like sharp edge, you see I have inserted here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's say I have 6 edges before the actual window, and here we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've inserted one more edge, and basically I'm using the one edge that goes all the way around the car, yeah, and I'm just modify, insert edge, let's say right here. Okay, that's it. Now if you look at it, it's becoming more straight. Of course, a lot of moving. I've also moved this part, you see, like a little bit inside. You can see it on video, because if we look from the top view, we have our bodies, like our cabin, the right word, I guess, going exactly like inside. So if you see also on the picture, it's like rounding up there somewhere at the back. Then it's gonna sink a little bit in the back. Okay, so then I rounded up a little bit and I moved, you see these lines. Oops. So you see how they look here, and now let's see how they look in our file. And you see how they look here. So let's select it. So you see, it's like here they go inside, here they go outside, like at the back, yeah. Okay, so beside that, what I've did to this model, I was just replacing all the lines. Like here looks complete mess. It should not be like that. Here you need to make smooth. It should be going smooth around, and then all these lines should be going smooth up, and all these lines should be going smooth at the back. Well, of course, if you have something like here, you know, like a bump, then you need to keep it. Otherwise, it's gonna be just a box. It won't be like a car. Yeah. Let's see what else have I done with this model. Let's switch off canvases. Okay, so I've straightened these lines, added one line here, then I added, I think, extra lines over here, because you see here I have how many faces? 1, 2, 3, 4 faces, yeah. And here I have like 1, 2, 3 faces, so I have one more face over here to make it more smooth. You know, I'm going through the car like I'm looking like that, and you see this all bumps. No, we don't need that. Then another way to straighten this, if you want to straighten, make it like this line, let's say, let's say if you want to make it like straight from here to here from the top view, so you just click which line you want to straight. I holding shift. Let's zoom in. Which one was that? Yep. So I'm holding shift, and let's say I'm going until here, and I wanted this line to be from the top view. I want it to be straight, yeah. So with the line selected, I'm just going to edit form. I click here once, and I'm just press 0, and it's like becoming straight. Okay. So now, let me zoom in. Now, if you look at this line, it's kind of, it's wobbly from this side, but perfect straight from this side, yeah. Another way to straighten, if you want to straighten something, maybe a little bit, maybe a lot, so that's from modify drop-down menu, you choose straighten right here. And that's how you choosing the points which in the line with the same straightening line. I hope you understand what I mean. So that means like this, and so you see it's already started to straightening. So all these dots, they will be kind of in a straight line, yeah. So when I'm looking at it, they're straight no matter how I'm looking at it. So you can do that also with your model. You can actually like choose straightening, yeah, Okay, so now you know that this line is straight, so then you know that this line is a little bit inside, so you just pull it out. That's it. Let's say click 25. And also, I don't know if I showed you or not, another thing, like I'm having increments by 25, that I think you can do here. This button over here and set increments, and then I had here 0.5 inches. Well, I need 0.25 to be more precise, and so that's why I kind of choose it. I would choose here 2.5 degree also, just to have more this flexibility, you know, unless you can just remove this sign, incremental move, but I don't know, somehow I get used to working just like that. Okay, so today I'm gonna show you how to edit the front. So we're gonna delete some faces that I really don't like, and we're going to create a simple front, not like here. You see here it looks like a bump inside and stuff like that, but let me close this. Okay, so here we are, this model that let's say it's supposed to be your model, somehow looking at very close to this one. It doesn't have to be exactly the same. Yeah, also by the way, here I made something that like comes inside, so I had a face like covered, so I had to delete it and then extend inside with the Alt. Okay, so now let's see what can we do with this front. So let's switch to the right view. Delete, delete, delete. See, just like that. So now that's what I have. Okay, so we have deleted these faces. Now let's make a new ones. So I will use, let's say I will use from here, Shift, double click until here. Yep. Edit form. We need our canvases. Then I press Alt. I extend this face, I make it kind of flat, and somehow like that. Okay, then I move it where it's supposed to be, here. Then I press Alt, and I'm just drawing this face. Somewhere until here for now. Then Alt again, and let's say until here. Make this one 0. Okay, that looks good. I like the way it goes. So now I switch off canvas for now. And from modify drop down menu, I choose merge edge. So I'm going to merge this edge with this edge. Okay, so now the edges are merged. Let's have a look from the top. Okay, so that's how it goes. You see here we have this edge. It's fine. Now for this edge we need one more edge. So let's double click on that one, modify, insert edge, somehow here. Okay, now we need edge for this edge. So again, double click, modify, insert edge. Let's say somewhere here. Okay. And let's insert one more edge. Insert edge and somewhere over here. So like, you know, I want these lines to be like continuous all the time. Let's have a look what we have here. Okay, that's kind of, I think it should be fine. So now, I'm gonna select from here until here. And then edit form from the top view. I press Alt and I just extend it until I need it somewhere like that. Okay, now we have this beautiful hole. I click OK. From Modify drop-down menu, I choose Weld Vertices. So now you see we need to connect these dots that we've just made. It does matter which exactly vertices will be connected. If I choose this and that, it goes from bottom to top. If I choose this and that, it goes from top to bottom. So we need to go from top to bottom. Okay, now we have all the vertices welded. I hit OK. It looks good. Let's see the regular mode. So basically it took me around 2 hours to make the front lights and like this let's say hole. Yeah, let's call it hole. Yeah, like this hole for radiator. So I will just explain you. Right here I have this file. So as you can see, it just goes all inside. So I will just quickly show you what have I done. So basically, let's make some lines straight. If we do some crazy moves like that, we need to be prepared. So from here until here, delete. Okay, and then from here until here. Okay, delete. So I want this line, yes, it's selecting. From here until here. First of all, I switch on canvases. So what have I done? I've just selected, let's say, these faces. Then I edit form. I set my pivot right here. Okay. Then I switch to the top view. Then when I was holding Alt, I just changed this degree a little bit. Let's say 15 degrees. I hit OK. So this we will have to delete. Okay. So we can add one more line right here. I'm calling them line, they're actually supposed to be edges. Let's say like that. And let's say like that. Okay. Let's switch the view. It's getting slightly more straight. We can try to insert edge one more time here. Modify, insert point. Okay, then I can also insert one edge, let's say somewhere right here. It's like I'm making tensioning. Now it's getting more close to reality. Yeah. So if something way too round, look, if I press Command Z, what's gonna happen? It's gonna be like a more round. Command Z. See, it's more round right here. I don't know if you can see that. And let's do redo. It's making more tension. make uniform. Okay, so then with this like insert for like inside, so we just choose from here until here all this. So we just choose from here until here until here. So then I choose all this, and now we need to go inside, so edit form. So I press Alt, I move one step, then I press Alt, I move, let's say, a little bit more, I press Alt, and then I move inside. So I'm making like more faces. And then from the front view, I just make it smaller, like this. Okay, so that's how it looks for now. And then when we press to look at the smooth mode, it's becoming like a like we have on the actual car. Let's see how it looks with this mode. So that's already looking like a car. Actually, I like this also compared to mine, what I've done before. Let's see mine. Well, this front has a lot of like a twisting back and forward, but let's see how it looks. So let's say I want to look from here. Pretty much the same. This one just had more work on the front, you know, like this. So let's see it again. So if you know, like you press Control on the Mac, yeah, Control 1, it shows you this version, 2, it shows you this version plus the smooth at the same time, 3, it shows you the smooth version, 4, it makes it like without the lines, 5, it makes like kind of transparent lines, 6, and it makes like standard mode where we are usually working, 7, it's becoming like a transparent, but for me it's just Command 6 and Command 1, that's how I work. So then we need to create this bumper, and for that what you have to do, you have to actually connect the points from here until here. So basically what I did, I've selected everything just like that, then modify edit form, then I just extend a little bit, so Alt, extend one step, Alt, extend second step, and Alt, extend one more step. So this way we're creating kind of few more lines that will make it sharp. And if we switch to the regular view, we can see how sharp it's becoming. Switch back, and then I extended, well, this line have to be straight, and then extend sideways, and everything should be pretty much good. Edit form, and then Alt a little bit on the right, Alt a little bit more on the right, Alt, let's make it one more. Let's see in our view. Yeah, that makes this kind of sharp thingy. Of course, here we need to delete. Okay, that's much better. We can add some lines a little bit later. Okay, that's much better. So then if you don't want here to be so, how to say, like a smooth, from modify you just do crease, and then you choose what you want to crease. I want to crease those edges like that. Maybe we will go underneath, and you see they becoming like a sharp. Oh, here something is not really creased. Okay, and you see they becoming like a sharp edges. Yep, we can do that everywhere pretty much. Then we have, I think it's way over creased. Then we have looking like a bumper, looking like the way it's supposed to be. So okay, for your homework, I would say you have to do something with the back, so I will give you quite tip. You will need to insert canvases, yeah, like we have a front here, so you need to insert the back, and you need to make the back of the car. I will also make, and this time I will record everything like a step, not the step by step, but the time lapse, because it takes a lot of time. You see, like small stuff I'm just trying to explain as fast as possible, and we're reaching to similar results, but instead of like making it proper way, I'm just making shortcut, because right here I can say that's more proper way, because here I spent a lot of time on this front. So as you can see right here, I have all the lines kind of meeting some other lines, yeah. So if you keep pressing, you know, they are actually connecting. Yeah, make sure that all the lines kind of, you know, like they are following somewhere, not just, you know, one. If it's okay, if it's one or two lines hanging somewhere in the air, maybe here short, quick one, okay, it's kind of acceptable, especially if you're a beginner, it's super acceptable, I would say. But mostly we're trying to like make these, let's say, loops and rings. Even the faces, you know, if I click this, you see it's kind of the whole row selecting here, and here also it's selecting almost full car. So that's it. I'll see you in part 6. This one was part 5.1, so I'll see you in part 6. I'll explain you quickly, I promise this will be quick. I will explain what I did with the tail of the car, and also, you know, while I'm making, let's say, some changes with the tail, slowly I'm going fix here, fix there, fix here, so that my zebra analysis, you know, so that it will be like a smooth everywhere. Like I see here is not so smooth, this line, you see, if I now move, something is happening around this line. You see, like I'm gonna make this line more smooth. You know, here maybe it has to be a little bit more sharp, so I will make everything like, you know, while I'm making the tail, you know, just make here, you switch somewhere, let's say, you switch somewhere here, you saw the line is not straight, then you switch another place, then you switch there, here, and it's just like you constantly fixing the model while you're modeling something else. Let's say, even if I'm gonna model this hood air intake, or how is the right word for it, yeah, I'm still gonna fix something here, something even at the back, maybe something down here, you know. So thank you for watching this part, and I'll see you guys in the next part. So take care and have a great modeling.